Alright, what I'm going to jump into today is the effects of looking at yourself in the mirror when you high. Now, whatever you want to, whatever you're using at the moment, escaping suffering is kind of the reason why most of us usually would choose to go and feel good using some substances which make us feel really good. I'm just going to put it out there, and it might serve you. Might be useful. Is when you're high, whether it doesn't even, it can be cigarettes, it can be alcohol, marijuana, cocaine, MDMA, crystal meth, it can be anything. Now, obviously when you're looking at like hallucinogenics, like major hallucinogenics, there's consciousness expansion, ayahuasca. Those things can be good, but majority of the time people use them to escape. So whatever drugs you're using, when you're high, you're going to be a lot more receptible, a lot more influenced, or open to being influenced. So when you look in the mirror, you're going to be contributing consistently towards influencing your self-image. Okay, so when you see yourself on a daily basis, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you constantly are developing a self-image, one that you will base a lot of your decisions on. So when you are using your self-image to kind of say, well, am I going to improve in my guitar playing today, or am I going to start building towards improving my career, and whatever, and you look at your self-image to see whether or not that is in a position for you to achieve what you want to achieve. And you see this kind of what I call the illusion, because when you look at yourself in the mirror, your mind and your body is reacting to the chemicals or the herbal influences. So you might look at yourself in the mirror and you're seeing something that is not quite a reflection of reality. It's actually an illusion. So when making important decisions in your life, you might be basing a lot of the time your decisions on this illusion. So to avoid looking at yourself in the mirror when you get high, if you get high on a consistent basis, would be one little thing that you could do to help improve and strengthen your self-image, which can propel you and increase your potential in whatever it is you want to do. So one important thing is obviously having self-love and loving yourself in an unconditional way is, I would say, one of the most important things. And a lot of the time, you're going to get into situations where you're going to want to give yourself the love that you need, because you're the only one who knows exactly what you need, and you're the only one who really can give yourself that kind of love to fulfill that need that you have. Obviously not talking in like a romantic kind of sense or masturbation kind of sense. I'm talking in like, if you're really struggling and you need to get somewhere, you can be the one to strategize a method for you to get there. Having self-love is really important. And when you're looking in the mirror, when you're high, you are building up a self-image, and when you want to love yourself in a way that is going to serve you, to help you fulfill your needs, you are going to be basing the image of what will be giving that self-love on an illusion, because you would have developed that pattern of looking at yourself and seeing this like, this weirdo who's looking in the mirror like this, and that's not a true reflection of you. So what I would say is, having an authentic self-image is one that you can trust, and that is so important. If you can trust yourself, so many things will change for you in your life, and often you end up consistently giving your own personal strength and your personal power away when you're getting high, because you're saying, I'm not really wanting to deal with this situation right now and the suffering that I'm going through now. I don't want to be responsible for that. I want to actually give that power that I have to take my own responsibility, and I want to give that away to getting high, which, it's okay. You should never, ever feel bad about wanting to feel good. Never beat yourself up or be hard on yourself or unkind to yourself for wanting to feel good. That's very important. Using whatever drugs you're using might not be the best strategy for sustainable well-being, and there's definitely a strategy that you can put into place that would propel you to developing a happier, more consistent life where you're in harmony with what is true and natural. You can trust that after day, night will come, and you can trust after summer, winter will come. Those things, you can trust in them. You know that they're good to rely on. So moving towards trusting yourself in a natural way to handle those areas in which cause you suffering is the direction I believe we should be moving towards. And so don't be hard on yourself, especially for wanting to feel good, because feeling happy, feeling joy, feeling love, feeling security, feeling like expressing yourself, all of these wonderful things about life are desirable, and that's natural. So basically that's kind of it. I just wanted to put a brief message out there in that one little thing that you can do if you get high all the time, or if you escape from reality all the time, for whatever reasons, and if you're consistently looking at yourself in the mirror and you're seeing this illusion, which is just the chemical reaction to what you've ingested or what you've smoked or whatever, then that's not you. It's not you. And the real you is still there. It's still there, and it's not gonna go away, no matter what you do. Unless you go too far, which I don't think you would have done. You wouldn't be watching this if you'd gone that far. So don't go that far. Okay. I'm just gonna leave you on this this little thing that I said, which is to build a self-image based in reality. Even if you are getting high all the time, visualize yourself in a situation where you had personal power, or where you had harmony in your life, or where you had some sort of you were feeling stronger, or you trusted yourself, you were in balance. Envision those kind of things to build a self-image on, and that way, next time you want to make a decision, it's going to be coming from a picture or an image which is not an illusion. Even though it's like maybe a bit of an imagination or an affirmation or a visualization, it's not going to be based on a chemical reaction to what you're seeing as a reflection of yourself in the mirror. So I would really, if you're getting high all the time, you see a mirror and you just look away, you're going to consistently be feeling that sense of, I'm actually doing something here now, which is improving my self-image. And you can feel good about that. Jim Rohn says that success is not doing extraordinary things, doing ordinary things extraordinarily. So one small little habit like this could be the one thing that propels you into a consistency of developing small habits that lead you to fulfilling your potential and fulfilling your purpose